Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you. Oh, first of all, we are joined by Lily. Lily, the kitty, hi. And of course we are home now. Also the time for hair experiments. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. This video is about my new class, Watercolor Workbook 2, Color Magic. The original Watercolor Workbook came out 2 years ago, I think it was. I think it's still my best-selling class. It's aimed at beginners who just want to play with watercolors. It's a very kind of hands-on, practical, no theory. Well, there's a little bit of theory, but it's mostly just playing with watercolors, swatching them, and color mixing. So it does deal a little bit with basic color mixing. So that class was really fun, and ever since I made that, I kind of was percolating in my head, knowing that I wanted to have the next installment. So Watercolor Workbook 2, Color Magic, focuses on color, which is really one of the things that are most important to me personally. That's kind of the first thing that I see when I look at a painting, and if the colors sing to me, then that really makes me happy. And the way that I built it, it's not a color theory class. I really feel if you want to get into color theory, I'm sure there are good classes out there. For me, the most helpful thing was to pick up a book, and the book that I like is, I think it's called Making Color Choices by Stephen Quiller. I'll put a link below, but that one really covers color theory. It has a lot of examples in watercolor, and I don't want to regurgitate the theoretical stuff. What I want to do is play in my sketchbook and learn through exercises and try different things. Now, I wouldn't say this is a super beginner class. You need to feel comfortable with watercolor, know how they behave, know kind of basic techniques, how to, you know, manipulate them. And I would say color theory is also a good thing to have. So just, you know, how do you mix colors, primaries, secondaries, tertiaries, that sort of thing. If you have, especially if you have a limited palette, then probably that knowledge is the most important. So I show you my approach and my kind of go-to color choices and techniques, and we just play and paint. I have several demos. So one is a really simple one. It's the one you see in the like slide of the class, or which is the Ferris wheel. That's a really simple, fun exercise. And then we paint a flower in several different ways, an apple, a pear, and just the reason I chose these items is because they are easy to paint, and we don't have to think about all those other things like, you know, composition and just the details of the actual sketch of the object that we're picking. Now, you don't have to follow my examples. If you prefer to paint, you know, an orange, go for it. If you prefer to paint another flower than I'm painting, by all means. For the flower one, I have an actual flower that I use as my reference, and then, you know, apple and pear, you could absolutely use photos or the real thing. That's, you know, really nice if you have some fruit at home. You should eat them, by the way. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So you can use whatever you want. And yeah, it's just a really fun class. So the special early bird price will be listed below. I can't remember it right now from the top of my head. Somewhere between $40 and $50. And because I know a lot of us are, you know, home right now and things are kind of out of the ordinary, I also have an option of dividing the payments to 2 installments. I hope that helps you. So I decided to include that option, even though the class is very reasonably priced, in my opinion, compared to other classes that I've seen and taken myself. So I really wanted to make it affordable. It's also not a huge, overwhelming class. I know I feel that satisfaction when I go through a class from start to finish. I learn online pretty much exclusively because I can't really go to courses right now or before also. Lily is 4 years old. Gewoon Lily, wat kama het? Yeah. And yeah, so it's not overwhelming. It does have a lot of content, but it's just like fun exercises, like getting into it, just picking up a brush, being brave, dipping into color, and just having fun with it. So I really, really hope you will join me. I'll put all the links below. Oh, leave a comment and I will give away two spots in the class. Randomly picked, and if you purchase the class I will refund you. So especially if you purchased, make sure you enter the giveaway, but everyone else is also welcome. And yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm already starting to think about what I will include in the third installment. These classes take time for me because I really need to formulate what I want to do and have like a good concept and everything. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I put out lately. It's been a bit of a challenge to focus. So I try to just, you know, have fun videos for you. We can chat about watercolors and everything. And how good and quiet is this child? I think she's never been so quiet for such a long time since she started talking. Okay, so thank you for that. I wish you all a wonderful day. Lily, dan zegt hij bye bye. Bye. Oi, het betaalbaar?
Dat zat in zitten.
Oh, dat is het doen. שלנו. תפתח לך את זה?
לא, אני יכולה...
את יודעת לבד?